My name is Julian and I love wavy ad libs. Today I want to show you the processing that I've done on some ad libs for a track called Stoney from Sanito. A really cool song, and I think the ad libs have a really nice vibe. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let's get right into it. Wavy ad libs, a must-have in nowadays music. The song that I'm gonna use today is called Stoney from Sanito. The ad libs that I want to show, the processing that I've done, are on this track right here. This is how everything sounds in context: beat, vocals, ad libs.
Ich recorde, vielleicht sollte ich lieber chillen jetzt. Doch es ist Money und man meint, ich hole Big Checks. Laufe diesen Marathon, denn ich weiß, wo ich hin will. Keine Liebe mehr in dieser Welt, ich seh nur Business. Ich will's nie.
Wavy with a lot of character, just how I like my wavy ad-libs. Let's break down the processing. As you can see, the track is going to a wavy bus. That bus is going to the ad-lib bus. The ad-lib bus is going to the main vocal bus. That's the routing. I have a video on this specific technique that I'm using. You can check that out. Let's start at the audio level. Then we're gonna move through each bus. I'm gonna bypass everything and the vocal bus. When it comes to sends, I've used none. That's something that I usually don't do, but I have a reason for it. This is how the ad-lib sounds without any processing. Sad ad-libs. The first thing that I did, degrader from Clefgrand. I love the saturation on it. It's gritty, it's dirty. I like the fact that I have pre and post filters just to keep that top end under control. This is how it sounds with. So I'm adding saturation and I'm compensating for that saturation by lowering the output. Before. Then from the audio track, I'm going into this wavy bus where I have Valhalla Super Massive. A free plugin, I think, using it as an insert. This is on default settings and it sounds like this. Adds some really cool delays, reverb, and this is what gives it that ambience, that really nice wavy sound. Next, if we move to the ad-lib bus where the wavy bus is going, we have CLA vocals, and this is doing quite a bit of compression, adding a bit of reverb top end and some stereo enhancing. This is with it. Keeping the peaks just a bit under control because I don't want the level to jump out. I want a bit of consistency across the ad libs. Everything is followed by this Pro Q3 from FabFilter. I'm removing everything below 230 and I'm using a low shelf just to control the mid range. This is with it. And let me play you that in context, because context is really important when we're talking about filtering. In context, it sounds like this. I'm gonna play with it and then I'm gonna bypass it. So if you disregard the level jump because the unfiltered ad-lib has a bit more level, the difference when the beat is playing, it's not that big, and I've just removed a ton of low end and that gives me way more headroom. Last in the chain, just to create some movement, I have this Shaper Box 2. Big fan of this plugin. I'm using the pan module. This is what I use when I need to create left to right movements, either basic ones like this or much more complex movements. I'm using the mix knob in the top just to make sure that the ad-lib is not moving that much. This is with it. And this is the processing done on the ad-lib bus. Finally, we have the vocal bus processing. I will probably break the vocal processing for this track in another video. This is a way to achieve wavy ad-libs, wavy singing vocals. The thought process is fairly simple. I'm using the send, the reverb, the delay as an insert because I want to have a cohesive sound. I want the vocals to sound glued together with the effect. If used as a send, then you have the dry vocal and the send. It will sound a bit disconnected. That's why the supermassive is used as an insert. And then I've done the processing on the mix between the clean vocals and the supermassive plugin. As you can see, it's a 50-50. It's still free at the moment. So this was the processing that I've done on those ad-libs. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe, hit the like button. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Thanks for watching and see you guys really soon. Cheers.